Yo, we're back. Another video, another day. Look at the sky, sun is shining, life is good. It is Friday. I've just finished work. I've got a whole boot full of stuff ready to go. I'm gonna head to Tom's because this evening we're gonna try to smash out the radiator on the Fab. If you've been watching the last videos, my radiator is mashed and I need a new one fitted. So tonight is the night. I've got a big drive to Milton Keynes tomorrow for like a music festival, and I don't think the Fab's gonna make it because I've been abusing her with the battered components. So without further ado, we're gonna skip to Tom's and go from there. Tom's again. I'm literally just gonna set up a time lapse and we're gonna start taking the whole front end apart. My plan is to take bumper off and then all the slam panel that sits behind it, get the intercooler off and all that. And when you've got the slam panel, I think there's like 4 bolts at the top, and the whole slam panel with the headlights all should come off at once. So let's give it a So my plan of attack worked. Undone all these main bolts, took the whole slam panel off. Now we're left with, yeah, whatever this is. So yeah, we're gonna try get this radiator pack out now and see where to go. Might have to obviously unbolt this intercooler properly and get it all out of the way, but yeah. Radiator is annihilated. The bottom of the actual lock carrier has cracked completely and obviously just mashed up the radiator big time. So new radiator is definitely needed. Now we just got to figure out how this actually all comes apart. That's the next plan. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with the tripod, set it up. I'm just going to keep winging it. Plan is to get this done by dark, and we got a couple hours left. So
if you want me, tell me I'm the one that you love me too. Is this all for free? What you waiting for?
Lock carrier is pretty much off. We're left like this. So I just need to get all these electrical plugs off. Then the bottom coolant hose can come off, and then that whole radiator can come off. We've got the whole radiator off on the floor. We can take all the fan cowling off it, then get the new radiator in, and then start putting it all back together. Mate, why is it not coming off?
It's dying.
Who designed this plug, mate? Honestly, whoever designed this needs to get shot. It's the Germans. No horn for Roberts. Mate, this plug doesn't want to come off at all. Mate, that ain't going. This plug, mate, we mashed that ting up, blood. So what we done, we just unwound the temp sensor like that, and we're gonna take the other one out there, unless we can get this plug off. But I'll probably just reuse that because that's fine. But I've mashed the plug up. It's still on there, it's a bit dodged. The old rad's off now. You definitely see the difference. That is ruined. So now I'm going to undo. There's 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, 2 there. Then the fans should come off. Put the radiator with the fans and put it all back together. Yay! So I've taken. That's not the wrong radiator, is it, mate? Good little trampoline that. Right, we've taken the fan cowling off the old rad. Now we're just getting these connectors and hose, whacking it all on there, putting that fan cowling on there, and then put it back together. So
I just wanna be sweet to you, babe. Sweet to you, baby. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your. I wanna be your. I wanna. Pressure. For midnight. Sunshine.
Right, we really do not have much time left before we start. As you can see, the sun is pretty much set, but we're on the rebuild process. The front lock carrier's back on. We're just getting the coolant hoses all on now. All the electricals are done. Then after that, it's literally just bolting it back together. So next step after it's on the coolant hose is probably going to get that slam panel back on with the bolts down here. And then we've got to sort the intercooler out and the brackets because we need to do some fabricating. Right, we've done some fabricating. Oh no. Is it too short? It's too short. It's too short. Oh no. I mean, I made that work. I mean, it's a bit dodgy, but that's holding it. I mean, at the minute, it's solid. Like, it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm just topping the coolant up. Ref is back together. You can see it is night time. I've got the head torch on. So we're basically just trying to custom make this bracket for the intercooler. But we've got no more cutting disc, so we're having to just bend it to snap it into shape. Gotta watch out, so you bother the machine shop's got fucking. Which line on it? That line there, do it right at the end, so it's like right in the middle. Wait, how should I turn it bend? It's really good shit. Spit it up. There we are. Mate, look at that for a bit of fabrication on a fucking Tuesday evening or whatever it is, Friday night. That would go up and bend into place, wouldn't it? I have my torch. New radiator on, intercooler mount brackets, new, on, everything's lined up. We're gonna start the car because PD's self-bleeding coolant systems, so just run it, the level goes down, you top it up, keep going and going and going. That's what I've always done, it's been fine. So what I have got is the splitter. If you've been watching the series, we've repaired this. It's obviously a bit dodgy, but we are going to put it on this second-hand bumper for the meantime, because at the minute I can't afford to get the bumper sprayed because it's like it's a few hundred quid to get it sprayed. So we're going to whack the splitter on this second-hand bumper for the time being, just as it looks a bit better. So yeah, I've always the engine running and just let it top itself up because that's what I've always done and never had a problem with. But obviously changing a radiator is a bit of a different story. That's a big unit that has to hold a lot of coolant. So I don't really know how to properly top it up. I'm just gonna keep doing this, drive up and down the road, see if the level drops. And just keep doing that. That's how I've always done it. So yeah. Finishing touches to the second-hand bumper. It's definitely going to look a lot better. Still looks clapped, but it looks clapped but good, I say. Coolant level is going down a little bit, which is good. Whack it all together and touch base in the morning. Right, so it's literally been 2 days since I last filmed the last clip. The car it's looking good, to be fair. Let's have a look. After the last clip we saw at 10:30 at night on Tom's driveway, the next morning I ended up driving to Milton Keynes to see Pendulum live. Yeah, absolutely insane. But the Fabia made it. The Fabia's been bob on ever since. But anyway, it's now Monday evening. That last clip was Friday night, and Tom's just sent me a message saying he's bought something. So let's go have a look. Right, what have you bought then? Let's have a look what he's bought. Oh my God. Mate. Right, better get to work then. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think it is meant to sit a bit further forward. It's probably meant, that's probably meant to line up with near the front of the light, isn't it? Right, so yeah, Tom's bought a massive wang for the 350. Top boy, bigger the wing, bigger cock I had, but anyway. He's bought some carbon wrap. Well, it's not carbon wrap. What's it actually called? Carbon fibre. Oh, it is actually carbon fibre, legit carbon fibre weave. That what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this middle bit off, because you undo these bolts, take this middle bit off, and then you wrap it in legit carbon fibre, like actual weave, and then you glue it on, and then you lacquer it over and make it shiny. And apparently that's what everyone does on these 350s with these wings. So without further ado, let's crack on. We have roughed up both sides of the wang and the little end bits as well. We are only going to be doing the middle bit, like the middle bit of the wing. If you've ever seen the what's the brand called that actually do this at the factory? Nismo. Yeah. So if you buy a genuine Nismo spoiler, they come with just the middle bit as carbon. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. It is like, it's not a carbon, like a fake wrap, it is literally legit carbon weave. This is what a lot of people do, and it's gonna look sick hopefully. So we're literally just gonna wipe it down as such, and then what's the next step? We've got to apply resin.
Yeah, good time. I just good time.
Good job, mate. Good pull. Nice one. So after this, we're going to apply black resin and then use that as glue to glue the carbon on and wrap the whole thing in it. It's going to be quite tricky to get a good complete wrap, so I doubt we'll get it done first go. And then once that's done, you let it set, and then you keep putting resin over the top and over the top and over the top, and then you leave it a couple of days and it comes out nice and shiny and it looks sick. So yeah. Please, 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 can you subscribe to this video? I've actually noticed that 70% of the people that watch my videos watch it on a TV. Now, if you literally just take your phone that's sitting right next to you on the sofa and go on it, search my name and press subscribe, that'll be absolutely spot on. Before we go any further with today's video, we need to talk about today's video sponsor. Now, today's video sponsor is Mangoal. And if you've never heard of Mangoal before, they're the next and best in the cutting edge dashcam industry. Now, why would you choose Mangoal over any other dashcam company? Well, Mangoal have got a brand new design and solutions dashcams that don't make them look all ugly with all the wires sticking out and glued on your windscreen. They have designed an OEM Plus model and look that fits near enough every make and model of car. Films in up to 4K quality, 60 frames per second, and better than that, it turns on automatically when you turn the car on because it's wired into your power. As well as that, it has the mobile app that you can download onto your phone, and all the footage that it records automatically downloads itself onto the app, so you have access to it 24/7. It's so easy to use. And also, did you know, if you actually tell your insurance company that you have a dash cam added on your vehicle, it could actually make your annual premium decrease. Now, this is because if you actually get into an accident in your car and you have video proof that you are not at fault, you could obviously be paid out for that accident there and then. It could also stop your insurance company from writing your car off completely, and no one wants that. So with all that information, why would you not want to go check them out? So what I've done, I've left a link in my bio of this video, so please go check them out, and massive thanks to Mangoal for sponsoring today's video. But anyway, onto the video. So to wrap the spoiler, we want to do it in one whole wrap, so the spoiler has to be held in the air. So Tom's managed to find a pallet. Don't know why he's just got pallets rolling around his bedroom, but anyways, whip that out of his bedroom. So he's going to start creating that contraption of how we're going to hold that up to get it sorted, and I'm going to start coating the end bits in the resin. So this is what we've got, A and B. So that's the actual resin, that's the hardener. It needs a 1:1 ratio, so that means you need an even volume of each in one, and then you're just going to coat it on, and it says you're meant to leave it for like half hour, 40 minutes for it to kind of be cured. and then it's 8 to 24 hours for a full cure. So I'm basically just going to start mixing it up. I've got a pot, I've got some mixers, so I'm going to start mixing it up, coating it on. I've knocked up some perfect resin, also all on my hands. So basically Tom was saying you just need to do a thin coat and let it kind of just about set on. So that is what I'm going to do.
Liability.
A lot worse on my hands. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Half of the stand complete. Look at that. That is wild drill action. I've never seen anyone handle a drill like that in my life. Straight through the finger. Oh no, it doesn't hold. Hang on, maybe you need to kick the legs out at an angle. What the hell is even that? Oh. Who let this man near a drill? Near a drill, near a saw. Right, contraption is a go. Tom was getting the first layer of resin on the wang. We've done a whole layer of resin over this, top and bottom. And Tom is now setting the first bit of carbon over the blades that we covered earlier. Looks fresh, mate. Oh, he's ruined it. He's gonna have to do a recut, mate. Toss.
You better around the edges.
Say that you love me too. This is all for free. So what you waiting for? Come on, only five. And we can go all night. And we can go all night. So if you want me, tell me that I'm the one. Say that you love me too. This is all for free. So what you waiting for? Come on, only five. And we can go all night. And we can go all night. So if you want me.
First layer of carbon is down. We still need to go over the edges, either side. We're going to sort the edges out, but on a whole, it's looking okay. Anyway, this is how Tom is getting his information. TikTok. So we've stuck the carbon down now, but what we need to find out is when we can put the clear coat over it. Because when you put the clear coat over it, it'll make all the weave seam together. So where you have all the edge bits, it should blend in, and it should look quite nice theoretically. So we're going to figure out how long we need to leave it, and then start whacking the clear coat on, and then we're going to have to leave it overnight to set and look at it in the daylight tomorrow. Cut to spec. Oh no, it's blunt as anything. Oh, it's pulling off. Whoa, 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 mate. Whoa. We've gone over the whole thing with resin. Now, as you can see, this joint here that we've done on the corner is looking quite noticeable and quite dodgy, but I think we've been looking at some videos online and we're gonna let it go hard and then sand it tomorrow. And then once you've sanded it smooth, then you can do another coat. And it's the same with the bottom under here. You can kind of see where the joint is. But yeah, we are gonna leave that and come back at it tomorrow. Day 2, we're back. The fab has been clean, she's shiny. Tom has been hard grafting this morning and he's sanded down all of it pretty much, and mainly with the seam where it's joined up. We're umming and ahhing whether we've ruined it or not. Because this is basically what it's going to look like when it's done. Because if you pour rubbing alcohol on it, it shows you what it looks like. So that's what it'll be like after it's done, which I don't think is too bad. But we've got to make the decision on whether we're going to run with it and now clear coat the whole thing, or write it off and do it again. Right, going for it. We're gonna send it. We're gonna carry on sanding all this back. We're gonna get it as smooth as possible, and then we're gonna whack loads of clear lac over it, and we're just sending it, boys. So let's crack We've sanded the entire thing to try and get the edges smooth, and it's come out not awful. Like from here, barely see it. It's only up close so you can really see the joint. So we've sanded the whole thing now. So it's time for resin o'clock, mate. Right, here we go then. Resin's going on. Looks nice.
I don't think it looks bad.
It's not looking awful, mate. It's only that, but it's not awful. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just looks like carbon. Next step, prep the rest of the wing, because this wing is going to be painted body colour to the car. So this is the rest of the wing. That is just a blade that sits on the top bit. So now I've got to sand this whole thing down by hand, get it prepped, and then we're going to take down the alleyway for a bit of paint.
I don't have to get rough with you, babe. I just wanna be sweet to you, babe. Sweet to you, baby. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your everything. I wanna be your, wanna be your, wanna believe. Pressure. For midnight. Sunshine.
Late night setup, Tom's garden, paint booth. Pretty boring, I'll catch up when it's done. So first coat of primer. Also, you might have noticed it is etch primer, which is for like metal, raw metal panels, like steel chassis work and stuff. But it'll be alright. It's all it's got to do is give the paint a surface to stick to. So we're going to do one coat of that, let that dry, do one more coat to fill in all the patchy bits, and then we're going to go straight on to paint. Primer on. Next step, the ultimate step, paint. So I think I'm just going to put the phone down for a bit and we're going to try and get this paint going. Right. So that is not looking too shabby, to be fair. Done many coats, but really light coats. So we're going to leave that tonight to set, and then touch back on another day, because this is turning into like a week project now. So I'm just going to have to keep coming back and updating you each day. Stay by it. day 5, Friday. Tom actually, I think he had a bit of a mental breakdown. He decided the last 2 days I've been dossing, and I've come back and he's just redone the entire thing. Literally bought a whole new roll of carbon and Tom's redone the whole thing. And also in the meantime, he's painted the rest of the spoiler. The spoiler's like pretty much painted. Just needs a few more clear coats and then that'll be ready to go on the motor. Shit! Kurt, what up with that, blood? We're gonna go hold it up to the car because we just want to see if the paint matches and how it looks. I personally think the actual spoiler needs more lacquer because it feels like matte. So we're gonna go hold it up and see how the paint matches, and then I reckon loads more lacquer, and then we're gonna start coating on the resin for the carbon, and then we're gonna be on the home run. Maybe fit it tonight. Damn! The paint, I'd say pretty much matches, but as you can see, it just doesn't really have much gloss to it. Obviously this still needs loads of resin, so that's just temporary. But I'd say the colour matches. It doesn't look, it's just not gloss, which is why it catches the eye more. Right, I've gone over it all with clear lacquer. It just makes the paint look a bit weird, like a little bit patchy, but it's definitely giving it a bit more of a gloss. Plus that whole centre bit's going to be covered by the blade anyway. That's still got a quarter of a can left, so I'm going to wait for that to dry. I'm probably going to go over the sides more than anything now, and the back bit, just to make sure it's gloss. And our tomboy over here is cracking on with a coat of resin, so you want to now get this fully coated to give it a proper shine, and it will set it in. So Tom's going to be doing that. Coat is going on. In the paint booth, mate. Just looking fire in here, to be fair. That's obviously got its resin on, so we're gonna leave that to set. This has got clear coat on, which we're just gonna try and leave to set as well. And I think we might, I reckon, give that a polish when it's dry and see how she looks. It's looking hella patchy right now, not gonna lie, but I think it's just where it's all wet and drying and stuff. So, right, so it's been like an hour since we put the lacquer on. All the lacquer's now like dry, and it's gone white. Like, it's gone matte and it's gone white, and I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's literally like, it's like we've coated it in primer, and like around the edges where it was bare paint that I like didn't really get with lacquer, the black paint looks really good, and everywhere that we sprayed the lacquer on, it's gone like, it's like we sprayed it with like a white. It looks like spunk. I'm not even gonna lie, it literally looks like you just sprayed it with spunk. So Tom's now reading the bottle, but I think Halfords have sold him a dud, mate. I think he's got a dud can. They've just razzed the whole can of lacquer and it's made the whole thing go white and cloudy and it's ruined all of it. Oh. The paint is still there underneath.
I don't want to hear it so.
Right, Tom got sold a dud can of lacquer. Now we're gonna have to heat it all up and scrape all the lacquer off. Look, underneath the paint is literally fine underneath. Oh mate, it's all gone wrong. We were scraping it off and the paint's come off with it. The paint's come off with it. It's a write-off. It's a write-off. Done. See you later.